Hi, welcome to another episode of Regain Your Core. I'm Dr. Novia Reed, and my content focuses on empowering women and men to live their true identities. Now, today's topic is creating boundaries versus walls. And if you've watched a few of my videos, you will notice that I've talked about boundaries. But for those of you who may be new or unfamiliar with the term, let me just explain to you what boundaries are. So boundaries are guidelines that we set for ourselves and others to help us stay in alignment with who we are, with our character, with our values. They help us establish reciprocal, meaningful, healthy relationships. They help us cultivate balance within our lives. They help us cultivate and practice self-care. And so boundaries are sacred, they are good, they are healthy, and they are necessary. Now, sometimes when we've experienced trauma, setbacks, or pain, instead of creating boundaries, we can create walls. And walls are established unconsciously or consciously to help protect ourselves from pain and hurt. But the danger in creating walls is that they can impede our happiness, our success. They can affect our ability to develop and sustain healthy, strong relationships. And so it's important that we are setting boundaries versus building walls. Now, how can we know whether or not we are creating boundaries versus walls? First, we have to look at our motives. When we look at implementing something, a guideline, what is our motive for it? Is it going to serve us? Is it going to benefit us? Will it help us? Or are we establishing it to just because we're coming from a place of fear, or we're afraid that we're going to be hurt? Which ties into the second way we can know is the origin. The origin of the guideline. Is it coming from a place of fear, or is it coming from a place of wholeness? And when we're coming from a place of wholeness, we're thinking objectively. We're not operating from insecurity. We're not operating from a place of fear. We're operating from an objective and whole and healed place. And we can honestly say that when I establish this guideline, it is to serve me and help me remain in alignment with myself, with my character, with the life that I desire. But it's also going to, for example, help create and cultivate healthy relationships. So knowing the origin of a guideline is very helpful. Also, we can know if we're creating boundaries versus walls by the results that we're getting. Walls lead us away from our desired outcome. Boundaries help us move toward it. And so if the guidelines we've established are not getting us the desire that we hope for, and we find that we are not being able to cultivate and sustain healthy relationships, if we're struggling with pursuing or achieving our desires and goals, etc., if we find that we're keeping people out versus welcoming healthy relationships, that can be a sign that we are building walls instead of boundaries. Now it's your turn. Let me know in the comments, how do you know if you're creating boundaries versus walls? And what are your overall thoughts on this topic? I want to know what you think, so leave me your comments in the comment section. And if you like this video, of course, click the like button and then share this video with someone. Thanks so much, and I will see you in the next video.